This race is not for the faint at heart. I give it the toughest race on the planet.
Once you leave town, you are on your own, and you realize how severe it can be.
It goes through some of the gnarliest, roughest country.
One fall and this snow blindness could be going off the mountain.
The big safety risks: cold injuries, frostbite, hypothermia.
It's not recommendable to do anything outside.
Conditions are definitely not safe.
This will be the scariest day of racing yet.
I've never been in anything like this. Holy smokes. Welcome to MCINTYRE.
We are just like a speck on this gigantic iceberg. It is mind-blowing. I do not know how any life has sprouted out of the ground here, but these people are brave.
The Arctic Circle race is a 3-day, 160-kilometer cross-country ski race that's going to take us all the way into the backcountry of Greenland. We're going to be going up and over fjords, we're going to be going across ocean ice, and pretty much as far as you can get off the beaten path here.
We're camping out at night for 2 nights. You know, it can get down to -30 at night once the sun goes down. Sleeping at night, it's going to be cold. I got the right gear for it. I'm hoping that works.
Waking up, I kind of jumped out of bed and was like a little bit in a panic. I was like, crap, this thing's really about to happen. Not necessarily super ready for this race, but super excited for it anyways.
Feeling great, feeling like I need some coffee. Gonna go downstairs, get a good breakfast in me.
My standard breakfast every morning is oatmeal, egg for a little more protein, and these buns are pretty tasty, so we're gonna be burning a lot of calories out there.
I put butter in my coffee. It's called bulletproof coffee. I give it a little whisk with the old Arrow Light. The caffeine sticks to the fat, so when it goes in your body, it gets released slower, so you get a longer buzz. Cheers.
Got the skis all waxed, the gear ready to go. I'm ready to suffer. Oh, we gotta get going.
If you go out too hard in front, man, and you come down that hill, you're gonna get stabbed by like 100 people and skiing past you. Nobody wants an idiot leading the front and then crashing down that hill. Charging up these hills, everyone's watching. I'm panicking right now. It was really high intensity. Like, we were only in the first 5 minutes of the race and I can just hear everybody chanting, waiting for me to crash. I'm flying down the hill, I caught this edge and I just smashed my face into the ground. But the people were still cheering for me and I loved it. I'm going out past the start, and right when I get out there into the deep, people who are like 80 years old are flying past me, and I'm like, what the heck?
Going uphill is actually where I am excelling, but what's really frustrating me is that once we hit a downhill or even like a gradual downhill, all these guys are just like blowing by me.
I need to gain like 20 pounds to be faster on the downhill.
I don't know if I've had enough time on classic skis to be herringboning a big hill like this, so we'll let the bird go.
His fat ass will pass on the downhill.
That is true.
You can't really see how long it is from the bottom. You think it's just up a little bit, but then every corner you turn around, there's another hill.
There's this really, really steep, kind of technical downhill going into the fjord area. A lot of the volunteers and the race organizers are like, slow down, slow down, slow down. And I see Simon going backwards on his skis. I'm a little apprehensive that this is like a really kind of like technical, dangerous section because it's a pretty steep downhill and it's really hard to make some of the turns. I'm always aware that you really just need to make sure that you don't do, permanent damage.
It's just like when you're a kid and you're on the ice skating rink. At first you're just spinning in circles. You got no control whatsoever. You slip, you hit the ground. Everyone else is just going in circles around you. And then all of a sudden one day, your edges just catch. And like I had that, and all of a sudden I just had this power. And I was riding and I was like, holy crap, this is what the sport is. Like now I can actually charge up these hills. I'm catching up to all these people who passed me. And I'm really in my groove and I feel good about myself, and I realize like, this is the chance. If I'm gonna catch Simon, Rory, Turbo, I gotta do it right now.
go.